Honorable Minister Moridi, Dr. MacDonald, distinguished guests, Mesdames et Messieurs, bonsoir. C'est avec grand plaisir que je vous souhaite la bienvenue aux 8e conférence sur la politique scientifique canadienne. Cette conférence se déroule au moment de changement dans la politique de la science et de l'innovation. Et c'est une occasion de nécessité d'établir un établissement de nouvelles capacités, une nouvelle institution pour la politique de la science au Canada. This is the biggest science policy conference ever. We have 30 panel sessions. Jeff waving me from the back. Thank you, Jeff. More than 30 panel sessions, 6 pre-conference functions, more than 200 speakers, gender balanced, thank you, and more than 685 participants. Credit goes to you. Thank you. I am sure you all agree that CSPC provides the community with a unique value. There are many young generation scientists and policymakers among us who are here to learn, to listen, and to inspire. They are here to listen and shake hands with a minister, a deputy minister, a senior official of the government. They have been exposed, possibly for the first time, some of them, to the very kind of discussions that take place at the conference. They are here to listen to a minister with a background of science, to a Nobel laureate, to see how they expose and analyze the issue, and how they may influence a change in science, in policy making, and they be inspired and say, I want to be one of them in 5, 10, 20 years, and that's the value of CSPC. That's the value of CSPC that brings the entire community from various range and different parts of the country to meet with the science policy fellows who otherwise would not have the chance to see this wide range of discussions, conversations, and people. This is the value of CSPC, who brings the conversation about the challenges in policy making in non-metropolitan area of British Columbia to the nation's capital among federal policymakers and peer scientists, and that's the value of CSPC. It is the value of CSPC to explore the very frontiers of the discussion on science and society intersection, topics that are extremely important but rare to take place in other places, like science and human rights, science and diplomacy, science and policymaking, science and diversity, science and politics, science and communication, and many more. And that's the value of CSPC. I think you all agree that CSPC provides this unique value to the community, bring stakeholders from various parts of the country to network, to connect, to share ideas, exchange conversation, and inspire and be inspired. That value needs to be sustained. Without your support, will not happen. And this is an indication of your support. I thank you for that. There are numerous organizations and individuals to thank for the organization of this conference. I must say that more than 60 organizations have submitted panel proposals for the conference. We could not accommodate all of them. I apologize, but thank you for your engagement. More than 30 organizations have worked very hard to organize the panel sessions. Thank you so very much for your engagement. 200 speakers who have dedicated their time and sharing their ideas and viewpoints with us. Thank you to all of you. More than 20 organizations as community friends who helped promoting the conference into the network. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your support. Countless individuals who throughout the year helped me with the ideas. They took their time, consulted, advised in various issues. Thank you to all those individuals. I want to specifically thank the CSPC Board of Directors, in particular, Janet Halliwell, the CSPC Chair of Board of Directors, and also Dave Waters, who was extremely supportive and engaged with this year's conference. But most importantly, perhaps in terms of the financial support, I must say thank all those organizations who provided generous support for the conference. There are numerous of them. On top of the list, the Ontario government, and in particular, Ministry of Research, Innovation, and Science. Thank you, Minister, for the continuous support of the Ministry for the CSPC. And also the Government of Canada, through various ministries and departments, in particular, Ministry of Innovation, Science, and Economic Development. And also granting councils who provided a collective support at the leaders level for CSPC this year. I must especially thank SHERC for their leadership on mobilizing and securing this support. The list of other sponsors are in the program book and listed in the signs. Please take a look at that list. And if I may, I just want to mention those names, if I can find the link. As I mentioned, Ontario Government, Government of Canada, SHERC, NSERC, CIHR, Genome Canada, Integration Board, University of Toronto, Roche, Stem Cell Network, University Affairs, Hill Times Publishing, Heritage Canada, Council of Canadian Academies, iPolitics, Canary, and CFAR. Thank you to all of you. And of course, this conference relies on extensive support of volunteers, individuals who worked for almost a year from across different parts of the country, tirelessly for the organization of this conference, served in various committees, and helped the various angles of the organization, some of whom are here tonight. As a tradition, I just want to make sure they are being acknowledged. May I ask the volunteers of CSPC 2016 to join me at the stage to be acknowledged, some of whom are shy.